Hello everyone, it's Christina. Long time no see, long time no hear. I'm here. I've been working really a lot lately and I just haven't had time to come in my craft room and create. But Scrubby had some scraps left over in his workshop and he made me a couple of these little boxes. They're only like 2.5 inches by 2.5 inches. And I always wanted to work with foil paper, so I did a little online searching and found tons of tutorials, but I found one that I was interested in. So this box that I created was by, I think it's called, you know what, I forget, something crafts to cool to craft or whatever, but I will leave the link of where I got this tutorial underneath in the description box underneath this video. So you take a piece of foil and you squish it up and then open it up carefully because it does rip really easily, and kind of squish it up again a little, open it up, then you use your brayer to smooth it out. And then I'm going to take the top of my box, and I already cut this out so it fits the size of my box, or the lid of my box. And then I'm going to take a few elements to create three-dimensional effect on here. So what did I found? I don't know. I had, okay, let me find it. Oh yeah. This was an old top that I got at the thrift store that I cut up because it had these studs on them. So I just cut off a section of 5 studs, and then I just took my tacky glue and put that on the back, and I glued that piece on. Then I took a piece of corrugated cardboard. These are from, I don't know where I got this, but again, glued the back, glued it on here, and then I'm just showing you what I did on my other boxes. Scrubby made me 2 boxes. And I took another strip of this and I glued it right here. Then I took more glue and squirted it all over the box, and then just brushed that glue all over on the bare parts, on top of everything, all along the sides. And then I took my foil paper, so the non-shiny side down. I think this is called forging, if I'm not mistaken. And then I just smoothed it all down. And then I took my pencil or my paintbrush, and don't forget I had glue on it. And then I started smoothing the surface. And see the corrugated cardboard? That starts to show through. And then those studs that were here, actually I rubbed a little bit harder so it would show through. The gold studs would show through a little bit. But this was all glued down so it doesn't come apart. And actually my foil was a little bit longer, so it wrapped right over the edge. And I just smoothed it down. I just sort of kept smoothing and smoothing it and smoothing it, or varnishing it, or forging it, whatever it's called, to make it really smooth. Then I took some paint. I just took some black acrylic paint and just squeezed some on the top, and then painted it all down, smoothed it all over. And then I took a squished up paper towel and then just sort of dabbed it to get some of the excess paint off. And then I felt if you take too much, I took too much black off, so I squirted some more black on and then did it again. And then I let that dry, and then I put a little bit of the metallic, this one's called Rich Espresso. I put a little bit of this on and did the same thing. And I did exactly the same thing to the bottom of the box without the dimension on here because this is the bottom and I didn't want it to be wobbly. Same thing, and I'll show you what I got. So this is the bottom of the box. And I think I might, my camera's just not, oh, there we go. And I think I might cut a piece of pattern paper out and just glue it on the bottom. And then here's the top. So once it was all finished, I took some, I have these Tim Holtz gears, a metal train, this was a maple leaf, this was a maple leaf. Let's see if I can get it to focus. See how some of the metal went right through the foil? Or these studs, I should say. And then I had actually the very first layer was, I have a roll, I forget what this is called, but I have a ton of it. So I cut out a piece, I don't know, probably like a rectangle, and I glued that down. That's the first thing, so that's underneath right there. Then, so first I would have glued that down. Then I took some, let me just find out what it's called. Let's see. Oh yeah, diamond dust. I took some diamond dust, so I squirted just a bunch of glossy accents down, and I put some diamond dust down. And then I glued the key and everything else down. So there you have it. There's my little box. Be perfect to put all these kind of things in there, all my gears and stuff, or keys or whatever, like just sort of metal findings could go in there. So that was super easy. It only took me, I don't know, an hour or whatever to make this. So, because you can get these boxes at Michael's for really cheap. So, okay, so I hope you're all having a wonderful day. Thanks for hanging out with me. Bye, everybody.